Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this decision session. We've got 3 items on the agenda. We'll start with declarations of interest, and I do not have any, and I don't believe anyone else does. Next, we'll look at the minutes from the last meeting. I haven't got any corrections. Don't believe anyone else has. Then I shall sign those minutes. We don't have anyone registered. Very lengthy alarm test. I was starting to get worried there for a minute. We don't have any speakers in public participation, so we'll move straight on to item 4, the application for community right to bid under the Localism Act. And I'm handing over to you, Nick, I think.
Right, good morning, Councillor Lomas. This report sets out a recommendation to relist 3 properties as assets of community value. They are the Derrimore Arms Pub in Heslington, Strensall Library, obviously in Strensall, and again in Strensall, St Wilfrid's Garrison Church. And Tim's going to just talk very briefly about each of those 3.
Thank you, Nick. Good morning, everybody. The first application for consideration is Strensall Library. This is an application to renew the previous listing, which was approved on the 9th of April 2018. The application is being made by Strensall Parish Council, who meet the eligibility criteria for making an application. The property is owned by the City of York Council and leased to Out to Explore York, who provide library services for the council. Details of the application are set out in the report, and there's no update to the contents of the report. No objections have been received from the owner-occupier following consultation, and for that reason the recommendation is that the application to renew the ACV listing is approved. The second property for consideration is the Derrimore Arms in Heslington. This again is an application to renew. This was previously approved for listing on the 13th of March 2017. This application has been made by Heslington Parish Council, who once again meet the eligibility criteria for making such an application. The property is owned by the Spirit Pub Company, which is part of the Green King Group. The details of the applications are set out in the report, and once again there are no updates to the contents. The owner and occupier have both been consulted on the application, and no objections have been received to the renewal from either party. So for the reasons set out in the report, the recommendation is that the renewal for listing is approved. The third property for consideration is the Garrison Church in Strensall. Again, this is an application to renew the previous listing. This was approved on the 17th of September 2018. The application being made by Strensall Parish Council, who, as already previously mentioned, meet the eligibility criteria for making such an application. The details, once again, of the application are set out in the report, and there are no updates to the contents. The property is owned and occupied by the Defence Infrastructure Organisation, who have been consulted regarding the application, and no objections have been received. So once again, for the reasons set out in the report, the recommendation is that this listing should be renewed. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that and for the report. I'm very happy to approve the relisting of those 3. Final item on the agenda is urgent business, and we have one, so therefore our meeting is done. Thank you very much.